Enjoy.
It's gone forever, I said to myself while I was searching among the wreckage of the galleon that I was traveling on that ran aground on Korthos Island. But luckily for all of us, a group of adventurers were exploring a mountain dungeon and came to our rescue. I could sense the antifreeze blessing was beginning to expire, so
I tried to recall those few hours over and over in my mind to see if I could remember if I saw my jaded crate in the chaos of it all. But the only things I could recall was everyone huddling around the campfire watching in horror as Celamis was trying to save the captain from dying. She had been impaled by a giant shard of wood that flew through the air that broke off from the mass as it crashed onto the rocks. I splashed some seawater in my face and decided to end this dream before it became a memory. We buried 3 more that evening and had to burn 1. I wish I could splash that one away too. That memory of Kira's mother turning undead But this is a new day, and Celamis said she thinks this grotto will lead us to Korthos village. So if all goes well, maybe I will be sitting with a steaming cup of mint tea in a nice warm bathtub at the inn. And while I'm pressing my luck, I should ask Lady Valuna if she would like to join me in the tub.
Did you find your tome of +4?
No, I said as I approached Celamis Valuna waiting at the grotto's cave opening. She had withdrew from the others and was eager to help us get to safety in the village, or maybe just to get us out of her beautiful blonde hair.
I am sorry to hear that, but check your mailbox when you get to Stormreach. The Wayfinders always seems to find that lost item, swallowed by the sea, and will return it to
Without
its
thinking,
owner.
I interrupted her and blurted out, "But I did find a new treasure." "You?"
Brazenly said for someone dripping of frozen seawater and frostbite. You should find a campfire and cool down.
If you insist, why don't you and I find a nice little quiet spot to make a campfire, slip you out of that +5 scale mail, and I'll check you for frostbite.
Why don't you grab that cherrywood shortbow and help me purge this oubliette from this Sahuagin high priestess?
She said with a playful smile. Then she turned towards the cave's entrance and zoned into the grotto. As I turned towards the cave's entrance and watched those armor-plated hips sway, I now know what that halfling meant by when he said,
"Let her lead the way, and then, enjoy the show."
not trust that illithid, my lady. A mind flayer that doesn't speak in undercommon is very strange. Strange like this night's fog that is slowly creeping its way to us from the south shoreline.
Why must you pester me with such trivial information? I'm merely using him as my pawn, as are you. Now, make yourself useful and get me a drink from that makeshift bar below deck.
All bets are in. The bell tolls midnight. Good luck to you all.
Bring us to 42 West, helmsman.
Yes, Captain. UOUOUCCCRVRVRUOU.
Once you have cleared the coast of Korthos Island, deploy the hyperhamsters and begin phasing to Stormreach. If all goes well, we should beat the sun's inevitable rising. Blood and salt. The bridge is your, helmsman.
Blood and salt.
You impressed me with how you handled that Sahuagin High Priestess, my little sterling MacGuffin. I was worried that a Sahuagin spear might poke you full of holes or even worse, mess up your hair.
Laughs Chelamus, as her and I finished clearing out this oubliette's grotto. The Sahuagin's corruption was starting to dry out their scales, and even in some parts, you could see their rotting flesh underneath the cracking scales. Their eyes were milky glazed over but still could pinpoint your location with razor-sharp scent. One bad roll and this year's hardcore league would have been sliced short.
You still owe me for saving your life, and the next time me and you are together, I am expecting payment. And with that, this is where you and me are parting for now. We cleared the grotto from any Sahuagin that might stop the injured from making it to Korthos, and I need to get back to my quest before it is too late.
With a sad smile, I nodded, but then, "Wait," I said, almost jumping out of my skin. "What is your favorite flower?"
The yellow daffodil. There was a small field near one of our monasteries where I was being trained for close combat. It was 2 years of pain and growth, but I could always look forward to being cheered up by the smell of daffodils from the window every time I returned to my bunk. And one of my many stickers on my monster manual is a neon transparent daffodil. Also, there were 3 unique entries to our monster manual in this grotto. Do you like to collect creatures for your monster manuals? Wait, I have to go. We can talk about this for hours next time. May you always walk the righteous path, and the holy flame look kindly upon your days and deeds.
As she turned on her heels and zoned out of the dungeon. Well, I guess I shouldn't mope around, I said to myself as I recalled back to the entrance and headed down to the campsite. I need to let everyone know that we can begin moving the injured to town. And with any luck and a wooden club, my friend's rust monster problem in Stormreach will be over, if I can ever make it there.